We're a family of 5, taking a break from the same old routine of normal life. We've switched out our house for a boat and are working on the adventure of a lifetime. Working hard or hardly working?
We have the Dallas Road of Ensenada. Probably a little bit less expensive than Dallas Road, Victoria. Beautiful ocean view right there. And horses on the beach. Where else do you see horses on the beach? Go!
Okay.
Traveler's Diarrhea. How's it going out there, Eli? You hanging out? Dude, you're gonna fall. Hanging out over off the boom with our new hammock that we were pressured into buying by the aggressive salesman in Ensenada. For 350 pesos. What a steal of a deal. We're here in Ensenada, Mexico. I'm working on the Bimini. I've watched a ton of YouTube videos on how to make Bimini canvas. This is the canvas. This is basically for shade while we are outside sailing in Mexico. So if we sit down like this, I want there to be shade most of the time. We don't want it totally covered, but a little bit of shade would be nice. I've watched a ton of videos on how to do this. They all recommend using this plastic as a templating material. So what I have is I've put double-sided tape on all of the tubes, and then I've pulled the plastic over it. This has filament in it so that it doesn't stretch one way or the other. And so we've pulled this, and I've had to cut it to go around the back stays here. We found the exact matching canvas, which matches our existing canvas. Ta-da! And our sail bag up there is the same as well. So it was pretty easy to find. It's just called Sunbrella Charcoal Tweed. I think it's called Charcoal Tweed. The front is going to have a pocket with a zipper, and there's going to have to be holes where these bars come through. The back is going to have a pocket without a zipper with these plastic PVC pipes running through it, and then there's going to be 2-inch webbing that goes around the stainless arch tube with buckles. So there's going to be like a bunch, maybe like 10 straps or something of webbing with 10 buckles, and we'll pull the whole thing tight, take all the wrinkles out hopefully. That's what we got going. I bent these PVC tubes yesterday here with a heat gun. Our battery powered Makita heat gun was not hot enough for long enough, so I had to borrow our Buddy Boat's plug-in heat gun. But so one fail for the battery powered heat gun, but for heat shrinking electrical tubing, the battery powered one, cordless, it cannot be beat. It's so nice not to have a cord. So that's what we're gonna, and then we're gonna have zippers around the backstays here that we'll have to sew in, and so it's gonna be a pretty big sewing project, and it'll be a slow project. Might not get done here in Ensenada, but at least we're making progress. Hopefully I get this done before I get completely fried with the Mexican sun.
We're here at Cruise Port Marina in Ensenada. We've been here for, I think, 5 days, 6 days, something like that. And yeah, we came in and they helped us check into the country and took us in a big van to go pay our fees and get our cruising permit. They have this marina here with all the slips of boats. We're over in G-Dock. And they have this beautiful concrete area that's nice and flat and tidy and great for laying out fabric for making a bimini.
Go back to the chairs.
He's actually like challenging Eli. Like walk a bit closer.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
In the hatch.
Howdy. Fenders away. Goodbye, Ensenada. We have just left the dock and we are not sure yet if we're headed to San Quintin or Turtle Bay. We're definitely going to one of those two places. Depends on the wind, depends how we feel. And we had a good time for about 7-8 days in Ensenada, and we're done. There's wind, and so we are going sailing.
Yes, this is the
Switch
middle
to the
bottom.
off. Middle one down.
Ta-da! Easy.
We have just finished dinner. We have sails up, full main, full jib. Got about 8 to 10 knots of true wind. We're going 6 or 7 knots speed over ground. And we are literally sailing off into the sunset.
Well, we have something on the line. Might be a fish, might be kelp, might be garbage. Let's find out. Is it a fish?
Yeah, it's actually up like an elephant.
Oh. He's a fighting. He's fighting. Fighting for his life. He ain't going nowhere. This fish didn't go 20. First fish of the trip, ladies and gentlemen, right here. First fish of the trip. Look at that thing! What is it?
Fish on! Fish on!
What is
Fish
it?
on!
It's a salmon.
It's not a salmon. Salmon don't live here.
Okay, well it looks like one.
Okay, who's gonna ID this thing?
That is a fish!
We got a fish! There's a fillet. That'll work, eh?
Yep.
It's pretty good, actually. How'd that make it so good? Oh, I think this meat looks fine. It's not super dark. I have driven right there on that beach 10 years ago in the Land Cruiser. And now we're here by sailboat. But there isn't a good enough spot to anchor, so we're gonna go look somewhere else.
We have spent the last 20 minutes driving around looking for different anchor spots, which is definitely on brand for us. And we also have driven past a beautiful surf break, which we apparently I'm not allowed to drive the boat over top of it because that is dangerous and reckless and whatever. So we'll have to find one somewhere else. We did it! Nathaniel's surfing waves. Eli is, well, bodyboarding, but without a bodyboard. He's just launching himself into the waves and surfing. It is sunny. It is blue skies. We have happy kids. We had the most amazing sail from the far side of San Quintin over to this side. We've got, I don't know if you can see it, I'll take a shot at it if we can't, but volcanoes in the background. We have driven up this. We've driven up these volcanoes in years past. I think 2014, 13, 14, something like that. Anyway, we've driven up these volcanoes back in 2013-ish, and now we're surfing and enjoying the beach years later from the far side. I have thoroughly enjoyed seeing all these places where we've driven down and now coming from the water side, checking them out.
One's in a sea anemone. They're all moving.
Oh, this guy down here?
No, this guy.
This guy? Oh, look at that. He's walking along.
Yeah, there's so many. Do you see them all moving?
I see them moving.
It's hard to get your head in without
We're hunting urchins. There's one.
There's urchins over there.
There's urchins over there. Little purple guys. Spiked balls. Hey kids, guess what game we should play?
What?
The ground is lava.
It is, but it's hard.
Oh wait.
Molly,
I'm cracking myself up.
Why aren't you guys laughing?
You should laugh more. That was funny.
All right, we got a new timeout chair. The kids are misbehaved. They go out to the end of the boom, hang over the water. Eli, can you somehow spin it around? Wiggle yourself.
No. Here.
No, we should have hooked it on the other way around. Okay. Anyway. Nice relaxing chair, and if anything breaks, you'll get wet. No big deal.
Doing?
So Piper's in the new timeout chair. Were you misbehaved, Piper?
No.
No?
I ate a giant pancake.
You ate a giant pancake.
Ah! Leon's the one who is swinging me.
Okay, don't do that. Something snaps, you're getting wet. I hope you are ready to swim if you have to.
I'm not. Yeah, you. Because we have orange construction paper. 200 cars. By 8 a.m., 73 cars arrived. By 9 a.m., 84 more cars arrived. How many cars in total arrived by 9 a.m.? How many more cars can be loaded before the ferry is full? 199, but I don't know this question. I'm trying to figure this thing out, but I need help.
Okay.
Good morning. We just left Punta Baja. We are sailing to Punta San Carlos. If we get there with enough daylight and if there's any wind, we might be able to kite surf. And we're going to pass this island, Geronimo, I think it's called, and the infamous Sacramento Reef. And sailors, according to the book, sigh in relief when they pass the Sacramento Reef. It's not very well charted. Hopefully we don't hit it.
Our little friend. We've just anchored in Punta San Carlos. Oh my goodness, it was such a beautiful sail in. It was 18 knots. The wind turned warm as soon as we came around the corner. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Oh, love it. We had our spinnaker up most of the day. We sailed over from San Quintin, and you can see Caravana, our buddy boat, right beside us. Up here, oh, beautiful, beautiful San Carlos. We haven't been here since 2008, which feels like a lifetime ago. It probably was a lifetime ago. 3 lifetimes ago, before we had kids. But we're anchored, we've got sunshine, we're gonna go make some dinner. The end of a good day.
It's like the exact That's also.
Yep. It's a salt factory.
Your knife 18 up.
We have just left Cedros and are headed to Turtle Bay. There's some big swell coming down the coast, so we have been watching it, and we want to be in a protected anchorage for when that arrives. We were in San Quintin for 2 nights, and that was amazing. And then we left and went to San Carlos. The day that we left, some pangas came up, and they were lobster fishermen who were trading 1 lobster for 1 beer. So Caravana and us, we had a lobster lunch that cost us 8 beers, and the kids absolutely loved it. And then at about 3 o'clock we left because the wind was picking up and we needed to go. So we left San Carlos at around 3 and then sailed the whole way down to Cedros, where we just left. And the night sail was beautiful. The stars were out, it was moonlit. We had the sails up and we were sailing the entire night, no engine. It was great. Wind picked up to 22, 23 knots at around 11 p.m. So we were absolutely hauling. We were going maybe, let's call it average of 8.5 knots speed over ground. And it was a really, really, really fun sail through the night. We got to Cedros around lunchtime, and the kids jumped in the water, and we all just paddleboarded around between the 2 boats. We didn't get off and explore the island. We just sort of relaxed and recovered from our overnight. And yeah, had a nice sushi dinner. And then this morning we left at 8 o'clock, ready to go to Turtle Bay to find our protected spot from this swell coming. Unfortunately, we are behind the 2 other boats that left. I have high hopes that we will catch up and win, because it's always a competition. Well, the wind picked up in the 5 minutes since I made that last video. It's now blowing 17 true, and we're heading we're speed over ground 9 knots. We are hauling. I feel the need for speed.
left me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw your light, and it's got me feeling like life is good, life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got no burdens around you. I don't care who knows I love you. 'Cause I've been so lost without you. And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like.
Okay,
We got a fish on.
do we got?
Don't know. How big is it?
It's a month.
Okay.
This is a tuna, right? Camera angle. Have I ever caught a salmon this big? Yes, this is about the size of the biggest salmon I've ever caught. Oh. Fish on! We got a fish on. We can tell because it looks like this bungee's gonna snap. I think it's rated for a couple hundred pounds. Oh yeah, there it is.
Whoa.
See some yellow.
Go down. Look, yeah, that's bigger. Bigger. That's chunkier.
You're always on my mind, and I need you by my side. 'Cause in my darkest time, you got me feeling like.
Tell me about the beach landings.
Oh, we're so good at beach landings. We are pros.
Let's check out the evidence right here. That is just liquid skill right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
I'll go.
We are 100% swamping the dinghy. On the way in, on the way out. We're just that good. Every time.
Keep diving. On. Go! Like a big one right on Minnie's face.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
Now feeling hot, and mine started coming off. Wait! Put your party hat on!
Poor thing didn't Oh no. Oh! Leon, you lost your hat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lily. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Look, it. They're just relighting themselves. candles.
You gotta keep
My Spanish isn't very good. Maybe I did buy trick candles.
keep going, honey. Keep going.
Smoke alarm's gonna go off. Oh, you totally
Oh yeah, the smoke alarm.
Okay.
There's one here.
That's how I You can get up into here.
And
The elephant graveyard is
Yeah.
right up here.
it's a desert. If only it were picturesque.
They're big and brown. Big. Toad on a paddleboard. Kirby's, I think.
We are in Bahia Santa Maria, which is about 180, 200 nautical miles north of Cabo. So we are getting close to the bottom of the Baja Peninsula. You can see Carabana and Marmaris right here. And we are just anchored off the beach, and gosh, it's beautiful. Kids have been playing. Janet and I hiked up to the top of a mountain, and we didn't get bitten by any scorpions or snakes, and we only saw one lizard and one bird, so nothing too dangerous. We did see some cacti as well, but we didn't get bitten by them either, so that's good. Nathaniel's been taking kids out for dinghy rides and towing them with a paddleboard or surfboard, and it's been super fun. And so we're gonna head back, make some dinner, and maybe stay here another night. Mexico, we love you.
Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, and we are putting sails up, anchors up, because we are headed south. We are leaving Bahia Santa Maria. We've got another 200 or so nautical miles till our next stop, which I think is Cabo. So here we go. Another nice long day. But gosh, sunrise. They're so pretty. So pretty.
Video. What do you have to say for yourself, Andrea?
I caught a fish! I don't know what kind of fish it is. I really hope it's tasty.
You reeled it in all by yourself?
Sure did. And I put the thing out and I gaffed it, but I didn't stab it. I didn't kill it. I'll get there next time. Let's get another one! Well, we're about 2 hours from Cabo. We've been sailing since yesterday morning. We just turned the motor on a little while ago because it is blowing 20 knots straight towards us and we are kind of bashing into the waves. But 2 hours and we will round the corner to Cabo San Lucas. It's a little bit difficult to capture how smashy it feels when we go through those big waves. But right now, the bow is not slamming down and slapping. We're just making a big splash at the front. And the great news is, we're doing this in the daytime with the sunshine. And we're not doing this at night, where we probably couldn't see what was going on. And right now we can see what's coming. And behind me, oh, if I turn around this way, it's Cabo San Lucas.
Cabo San Lucas so lives up to its reputation of being an absolute zoo. Not just in the town, it's also a zoo on the water.
Show me which one you wanted.